Jakara has made her way into the matchup. Two fresh superstars, but it's Bianca who's overpowering, who's running over, who is decleating Jakara Jackson.
She's fresh too right now, fresh as a daisy. And right now, Bianca Belair is on the move.
And you talk about the tag team titles. Will we have NXT representing the women's tag team titles when we roll in to Cincinnati, Ohio, Tuesday, February the 25th, the final Tuesday of February. NXT will be live from the Andrew J. Brady Music Center, but playing some music here in Atlanta is Bianca Belair.
Right now, Bianca Belair is looking like she's ready to finish it, man.
And
we say
Bianca,
take it home.
So wise, already had her eyes in the back of her head, seeing Lash charging in, and now she's looking for a 2-on-1.
What we're seeing right now is big game, big match experience, period. Bianca Belair has the physical capability to do what she so pleases, but Bianca also has the experience. She's been to the biggest dances, and right now, she is overpowering Jakara. Wow!
Bianca feeding off the energy, hitting another moonsault. Picture perfect for the titles to retain in Jakara left shoulder. Lash calling the play. Jakara executing it perfectly.
Is Jackson taking it high risk?
Bianca's been wiped out. Oh, and a big kick from Naomi, who just wiped out Lash. And
Naomi
Jakara right now.
across the top rope.
Jakara charging right back in. Taking out Naomi. She's a legal superstar for her team. Tag, Lash Legends now legal. Trying to look around, I don't know, Bianca's still down. The Meta Girls right now.
So close.
Closing in.
So close, Vic.
On becoming the
Could this be
brand new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions.
They're gonna do it.
Lash is legal.
They're gonna do it.
Oh! Bianca just saved the titles. Jakara right now going from behind, shoulders down. That was close. Counter, kick out, tag.
I don't know if I like that.
I don't know either.
Jakara just got caught. We can talk about the officials later. Look at Bianca, look at Naomi. Champions in control. Dropping Jakara.
Come on.
Bianca into the cover to retain the gold.
Here are your winners, and still the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Naomi and Bianca Belair.
I don't think Derek Sanders is a Kansas City chief official, but he is here tonight